question. I'm gonna ask both of you this. We can start with thinking first. What makes you get into PvP in the first place?
Basically, being a free-to-play player, getting trash talked a lot, and honestly, I had to prove a point. When I first got into like getting premium or whatever, bro, I was getting my name out there. I kept icon scrimming and weapon scrimming and doing all the things and then I ended up being like a top 5 icon player.
All right, how about you, Natural?
So like back when the game first came out, like 2011 around there, my dad had pre-ordered DC on the PS3 and like he had got the disc and everything. I only did PvP like cause like that's the only thing I'd see. I would do PvP. I'd do like Legends and open world mostly. I can do open world so much because like, do you remember back when you would make your character and it would make you choose like PvP phase or PvE phase? Yeah. And like you could only choose one. Like I was always in PvP phase in open world, so that's how I like got into PvP.
Where do you think your PvP skills is currently?
Right now I just came back like 2 weeks ago or some shit. Like I just came back to like PvP. Right now my skills kind of ass, but I've been practicing. I'm confident we can get like decently high and get a few wins in.
Since you're just coming back to PvP, what type of PvP player are you? Are you to Iconics, Legends, Arena?
Yeah, Iconics and Legends only. I quit doing arenas like a few years ago. I stopped Arena scrimming. Like I stopped power scrimming completely. But I started arenas like, you know, if I was like bored. Now I just don't do that shit at all.
And thinking, you said you're Iconics only, right?
I did Legends before, but at the same time, it wasn't really like something that I did all the time. But it's crazy because every time I went into Legends, I never really lost. Like I would always win. But Icon was my thing though. That just wasn't really like me at all.
As a team, you guys have synergy. You guys are a good match, good teammates.
Yeah, because me and Natural been together since like 2017, and I've known him for a while, and we kind of have chemistry already. Like I can already see, and we have like fought people before, like in the past, and we never really do bad. So I feel like we have some kind of chemistry, and we can always build it up.
How often do you practice to improve your skills as a PvP player?
To be honest, I don't really practice. Like I ain't never practiced for this tournament. It's just I know that I'm him, so I don't gotta practice at all.
I mean, I've been doing Legends past 2 weeks, trying to get back into like, you know, I've just been doing Batman mirrors recently. I haven't been doing many Iconics. I did Iconics practice like a few days ago.
Okay. Do you know the teams that are in the tournament?
I know Deposits and Stago's in here. I know Party Man and what's his name is in here?
Possessed Angel?
Yeah, Possessed Angel. That's the only teams I know right now.
Of the teams that you know, which team would you want to get out personally first and why?
If I can get Deposits out somehow, luckily, and win, that'd be crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
To be honest, I'm with NA on that because me, Natural, Deposits, Stago, we all used to play together back then. So if we was to beat them, currently like they're probably like the best in PvP right now. So if we could beat them and get them out the way, bro, then we just gonna know that we can actually beat other teams and win the cash and have more confidence.
So of your duo, who is like the more offensive player and defensive player?
That's a good question, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's a good question. You see me, I'm a BB king, to be honest. Like you can ask anybody. Like I literally make stop blocking when they fight me. So it's like Natural is probably going to be the man doing the most damage, but I'm going to be the clutch player, like getting all the block breaks and the blues and all the other good stuff. Like I'm going to be there for everything. Like I'm gonna basically take his back whenever he's doing all that damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I usually like push damage and like 2s and shit,
So far in this tournament, we've seen a lot of players kind of filling with 1v1s. Are you guys good at 1v1s if needed?
Yeah, I'm mainly a 1v1 player.
The funny thing is, the first time I practiced, like I practiced with like 4 different people of like 2 different teams, and I was beating all of them one-on-one. Or even whenever I was practicing the 2v2s and it would be like a one-on-one situation, I would just kill them on a one-on-one situation. But then 2v2, I be getting solo. So now that I have my teammate, you know what I'm saying, now I'm chilling, so I don't gotta sit here and stress about that no more.
So are you nervous at all coming into this tournament?
Nah, I'm not nervous. I'm just trying to have some fun, man.
Bro, we're getting that bread, bro.
Do you have any tips for players that are trying to get into Iconics?
So basically, to be honest, if you are new and you want to get into iconics or anything like that, bro, it's gonna take time to practice and get into it, because if you're coming from like the PvE side of DC, bro, then you're not really gonna sit here and just come into PvP thinking that you're just gonna beat everybody and everything. It's a whole different world when it comes to PvP. PvE is a little more easier, relaxing. It's not that much competitive. PvP is going to be competitive, and you're going to be sitting there just getting slaughtered.
How about you, Natural? Any tips?
Man, I would have had tips. He would ask me this question like 3 years ago, because that's when I did iconics the most. But like as of now, I don't know much about like these new rules and shit, so I can't really say much.